Okay, so as you all know, this party was about Judges. I didn't say the book of Judges, I said Judges, and it's a Bible party. So it can include anything about Judges in the Bible. Doesn't have to be the book of Judges. Because when you look at a different translation of the Bible, some of the chapters from the book of Judges are in other books, such as the Septuagint. Okay. Thank you, Charles. All right, so number one, write number one, please. And you're going to write an answer to this question.
Answering the questions that she asked.
Question number one, write down your answers, please. And no cheating, because we're going to have fun with the discussion. What is a judge? Question number one, what is a judge?
What is a judge?
What is a judge? No internet texting, no cheating. Let me know when you're ready for number two. I'm on the mic. I have to behave. Isn't this cool? I got this at Eco Thrift. I love it. I know I had a wig, but the Halloween shop didn't have it. It didn't ship yesterday. Everyone ready for number two? If you're not ready, let me know. Not ready yet? Remember, there are no wrong answers, but there's some that are better than others. Yes, Leah?
Can we think for a second?
Oh, you want me to be quiet so you can think? Sure.
1 second.
Seconds up.
Seconds up.
She's an educator. She should be used to this.
No, because I do all the talking.
Oh, poor kids.
My answer's wrong. You did one wrong answer.
Wow.
The answers are going to be the entertainment. The entertainment.
Right, Drew.
Number two.
Number two, are we ready? Number two, how does the Bible define a judge? Ha ha. How does the Bible define a judge? Number two. And I have biblical references for these, by the way.
Good, because I don't.
If you had your Bible, you'd find it in Judges chapter 2, verse 16. No cheating.
Oh,
2:16.
I don't read Judges.
That's a good thing.
Right.
Red's cheating, that's okay.
Raised up judges.
Okay, everybody ready for question number three?
Yes.
Question number three. By default, who became the first major judge in the Bible? Who was the first major judge in the Bible by default?
What do you mean by default?
Starts with an M.
That's what I just said. I can't think of the name now all of a sudden. I certainly can't spell it.
I can't spell it, but I'll try.
I know it starts with
Is it the one you're thinking?
right, isn't it?
No, that's another one. That's another
I
question.
don't think he's a judge, he's a priest.
I thought he had
A
dual role.
By his father.
Everybody feeling good about number three?
I see out here, so you must
Ready for number 4? Everyone, number 4. Who recommended the first judicial system in the Bible? Who recommended the first judicial system in the Bible? The answer, not our Father in heaven. That's for sure. Yes.
I remember his name. What is his name?
No. Simone? No.
That's wrong.
Your name?
Yeah. No, nicknames. I don't know.
Okay, if you'll remember, are you guys ready for the next one, number 5? So a little bit of background before I give you question number 5. There were judges that came from 2 different areas. There was the overall judicial system introduced by one group, which poured into another group, and then the Israel, or the, I'm sorry, the tablet went off.
Next question.
Sorry. Yes. Doesn't recognize me in this wig.
Doesn't recognize you smiling.
Okay. Israel had their own judges. So who was the first judge in Israel? Israel's first judge. They chose this judge.
That's number 5?
This is number 5. Israel chose a judge. Who was their first judge? His name starts with an O. That's number 5. Let me know when you're ready for number 6. The first letter is O. Fred knows it. I always tell Kelly when she reminds me of something, I just remembered it. Thank you.
Close enough.
It was after Joshua. All right, number 6. Which judge committed murder, suicide?
Wait, what was your question?
That's number 6. Which judge committed murder, suicide? Is the dumbest judge in the Bible.
Can this be a multiple choice test?
Yeah, sure. But only one is right. Who can't remember who committed murder and suicide?
Oh, I know that.
Are you saying don't help her, Jeff?
The story, but I don't remember the name of it.
I'll give you a hint. Started with an S.
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
Fred thinks in foreign languages. That's why he can't remember the name. Probably knows his Hebrew name. Huh? You need another clue? Oh, no more clues. Okay. Simone is a champion of champions. Very competitive. Okay, question number 7. How many judges did Israel have? Because there were judges across many different regions. But how many judges did Israel have? Because everyone decided, just like we do, to create their own judicial system and elect judges. So how many judges did Israel have? Yes, Leah?
Over time? Or
Period. They had a period of judges, and then they were no more. Because then they went to kings.
that was not a good answer.
12.
Well, 400 years of judges. They have a lot of
400 to 450 years of judges, yeah. And they had lifetime appointments, and that's where we get that junk today.
At a time? Overall?
This is Israel.
I know, but overall?
Israel only had so many judges,
That's
period.
what I'm saying, so at a time.
Total. Total judges for
So
Israel.
overall,
Yeah, just Israel.
Israel and Judah were just one until David, until Solomon.
Fred, your problem is you know too much. You know too much. You got too many things to consider.
So if you say Israel, it includes Judah before that
10, there's a total.
time, during the time of the
10
judges.
questions. 10 questions. Number 8.
But Judah kind of separated, you know, they were the one that was kind of separate from the rest, kind of made their own rules, had their own little bylaws and their own judges.
Yeah, they were separated, right?
Okay, question number 8. This is a good one. Question number 8.
They're all good.
2 times Jesus said, "Who is not a judge?" Who did he mention? 2 times Jesus said, "This person's not a judge and this person's not a judge." Who did he mention? Who did he say is not a judge?
I know that. It's not cheating, it's learning.
What? You're not whispering.
I question everybody, you know that.
And I forgive everybody, so it's cool.
That's right.
Okay. Anybody have any questions about the questions we've asked so far? Because we're done
Wait, 8?
with 8.
Can you add 2 more?
Simone would like to add some questions. Simone? Oh. No. Okay, so we're gonna share papers with people across the room. Only 8 questions. Let me have these over here, and I'm gonna take them over there and bring some from over there and take them over here. Fred, are you done?
Yeah, the best I can do is.
That's okay. This is for discussion. This is for discussion. This is not for grading. Thank you. That's okay. Did you need something? Did you need to finish something? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
My answer.
I'm afraid.
Do it.
I already know what you did before in the past. You're a bum.
I have changed with Adele.
Oh, okay. Julie, what have you done? Julie! You don't.
I can't see and I give up.
Okay, well, you can listen.
listening.
You can hear good.
You guys switch?
Did you want the paper?
Yes. You already switched with her? Yeah. That's okay. You got another one.
But I didn't put my name on it.
Oh,
My name on it either.
that's okay. We don't have to. We don't have to. Papers switch in here. Take one of these. Charles, is everybody switching? I need to take some over there.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I ain't got all the others. Yeah. I don't know if it's right.
And let me get one for Fred. I need one for Fred. Thank you. Well, Fred, you're going to help the other person. Okay. Number 1. Number 1 was, what is a judge? Anyone have any interesting responses for number 1? What do you have?
A mean person.
A mean person. That's good. That's actually very good. Anyone have an interesting answer? Because a judge is a person, tool, or rules used to distinguish truth from falsehood. That's how the dictionary actually defines it. That's the oldest definition of it in the dictionary. Oldest.
The current event is to interpret the particular.
Oh, it's disgusting.
My answer was right.
Your answer was right.
So we're not grading. We're just looking at the information and sharing.
But the right answer is.
What's the correct one?
I think the best answer is a mean person. Adrian, that's Leah's boyfriend. Leah's fiance. Oh, no, that's, yeah, Simone's boyfriend. Try and give me. That you have Adrian. That's Leah's fiance. That's Simone's boyfriend. You trying to get me in trouble?
Listen to me. Will you just listen
I
to
can't.
me and say yes?
You keep mumbling. Okay. Question number 2. How does the Bible define a judge? Anyone have a good definition?
Shows mercy.
What do you have?
Shows mercy.
Somebody says Judges 2:6 on my paper.
It's 2:16.
2:16.
I'm going to tell you how the Bible defines a judge according to Judges 2:16. Military leaders who save the people from their oppressors through war. Not a good thing. Judges are not good.
Never heard of such a definition.
Yeah.
Judges 2:16.
Judges 2:16.
Boy, if it says that, it seems like you gotta go read those stories all over again.
You know, there's over 1,000 translations. You could find something to say the opposite too. That's what's interesting. But a judge, this is what the judges were used for back then. Military leaders who saved the people from their oppressors through war.
That's a good person.
Interesting.
Why is that bad?
That's not bad.
War is not good.
War is not good. No one wins.
Saving the people.
Nobody wins.
Nobody wins. in
Nobody wins in war.
Standing on your neck.
But the
Some
judge
judges
isn't-
push that person off
The
your
judge
neck.
isn't in charge of
I'm
That's what
happy.
mine says, read it.
Judy's not way to get away from the judges.
Because the judge isn't fighting our cause.
Hands of those raiders, yeah. It's very similar. I just found a modern day translation.
Okay.
I found one
This
that,
is the end.
It's bad at all for somebody to stand up to fight.
Then the Lord raised up judges who saved them out of the hands of their raiders.
Whatever you want to
and you go on to read and they saved them through war.
Was that really the job of a judge?
Yeah, they were all military leaders, every single one of them. Every single one of them. So this was one quality that every judge in the Bible shared. They were great military leaders and they killed many people. That was the role of a judge.
Remember when the war did better when Joshua put his hands up and they killed more people and he got tired, so the helpers came
That
on
was
and held
Moses.
his hands up?
Moses, yeah, and they actually propped his hands up, and that was Moses. That's right, yeah.
Joshua helped.
Joshua held his arms up, propped his arms up. So number 3,
How come I never noticed that?
by default, who became the first major judge in the Bible? Moses.
It says Melchizedek.
I like mine.
Melchizedek, nice.
My answer better.
But he wasn't a judge.
Your answer.
The judges were horrible people. Yes. The judges were horrible people. I hope you guys are getting this picture. Judges are not good.
Yeah, exactly.
But it would be today.
Read it backwards.
Number 4, who recommended the first judicial system in the Bible? Jethro or Reuel, depending on which translation you read.
Oh,
And that was Moses' father-in-law.
That's what I said. You said it wrong.
Oh, that's good. That's right. That's correct, Simone. You are right.
did he start it or just suggest it?
Jethro suggested it, and Moses followed through.
Ran with it.
100% implemented a full judicial system of lower courts all the way up to a Supreme Court. With one
Did
person,
Moses start it?
Jethro told him Moses did it because Moses was answering so many questions. Jethro said, "You're going about this the wrong way. You're wearing yourself out and you're no good to anyone."
The answer Moses, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Jethro, you can say Jethro and Moses. Moses' father-in-law.
I mean, I put that.
That's good. That's good. Either way, who started it? Not our Father in heaven. That's the point I'm trying to make. People think our justice system is so good. Our Father in heaven did not make anything like that. It's garbage. Okay, number 5. Who was Israel's first judge? This one's a hard one.
Obadiah.
Othniel. 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 O-T-H-N-I-E-L. It is a word. Shut up, Charles. O-T-H-N-I-E-L. Othniel. He was traveling with Moses and Joshua and the whole crew, and when they started to die off, he became the first judge. The people were like, you are a great military leader. Take over and slay people on our behalf.
So Joshua
How do you
was
say it
not.
that way? Take over and protect us from other people trying to harm us. Say it that way.
Because you can protect people by changing the way they think and educating them.
No, you can't.
You don't always have to protect people by killing others.
100
Just
people-
consider it.
100 people jump over this wall trying to break in here. Yeah, some words ain't gonna stop them. Say, I never thought about that.
Words won't necessarily stop anyone from doing anything. Words don't necessarily stop anyone from doing anything, including forgiving people who want to attack you.
But
Let her run.
That doesn't
Joshua,
make it okay.
That's because you're not the one getting
Joshua
rescued.
was the
Sure.
first
You're
judge
getting
after
rescued.
Moses
It's
died.
okay.
That's right.
That's okay. You're getting
So-
rescued.
What?
But the people elected Othniel by Israel. Israel elected Othniel, and I said the first judge of Israel. So it was kind of tricky. I tried to trick everybody. It's to make them read the Bible. Enjoy it like I do. I enjoy it. Try it. Okay.
I'm not judging you guys.
Number 6. This is this one I judged. Who was the judge that committed murder suicide?
Samson,
Hercules.
Samson. That's who Charles has always called Hercules. The problem with him, he was just like all the other judges. He was no different. He was voted in to slay all their enemies through war, and he did it. And he committed suicide in the process. And he was the dumbest judge in the Bible.
He never did get it.
No, he was pretty harmful. Okay. Number 7. What did I ask you guys?
how many judges?
How many judges did Israel have? Anybody have anything higher?
I had
85.
200.
Who's closest? What's the closest one?
14 to 20, depending on which translation you get, and one woman. And she was the most murderous out of all of them. Over a period of 450 years, depending on the translation. This is just Israel, just Israel.
Wasn't
Deborah?
Deborah,
Deborah?
that was the murderous one. The most murder. She was the most vicious. Probably because she felt like she had something to prove. Because they were like, "Oh, you're a woman. You can't be in a military leader." She was pretty bad.
I think she has issue of identity.
Probably. That's okay. You said that out loud. I heard that.
I'll be sued.
Nobody here has any money. It's okay. All right. Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. This is a big one. Who did Jesus say is not a judge in 2 separate verses in the Bible? Who's the first one is not a judge? God is not a judge, is what Jesus says.
I see.
Guess who he says after that? I am not a judge.
Which is God.
The only question.
Got any interesting answers?
The only question that mattered out of all of those.
That's what the.
So how is it that in the Bible it said God only judges?
Who said that?
Elohim.
Elohim. Elohim judges. Yes.
The person who wrote this, one said that Jesus 2 times said, don't judge, people are not judges, because he said, don't judge each other.
That's a good answer.
What did she say?
That's Adela.
Adele, very nice.
She
She said, people are not to judge each other. That's what Jesus said. People are not to judge each other. He said that more than once, and he did, according to the gospel. What?
What Mary said, Mary, what you say?
She was agreeing with us, Charles.
Charles, you won't like what Mary said. She actually agreed. She actually agreed with me.
You know, it says that the Bible say God judges.
Right.
But it says
But who?
Elohim.
But
But
who's saying it? Which is
and who?
Elohim.
right.
Elohim.
People think God judges.
When you figure out who's God, who
If Jesus said God doesn't judge, what do you do with it? Do you throw it out?
What verse is this? I need to see this verse.
I'm glad.
Most preachers preach that God judges.
John 8:15.
So a couple, please.
John 3:17.
That's how you help them.
Did you find it?
Just those two?
You want to look it up?
No, no.
Well, I mean, these are the places where Jesus is talking. Jesus says it.
I just thought you were good.
No, that's good. Thank you, Mary. That was very good.
Charles?
John, I see this.
Mary enjoyed understanding the difference between Yahweh and Elohim. Because Elohim said that.
Yeah, well, but the way we read the Bible, it says God, it'll say Lord, but you gotta know who God and Lord is.
She's enjoying the study.
Good job.
Mary's growing, man.
Big
I
time.
had to figure it out because I read it like everybody else, so that's why I don't know what I know because it's not right. It's not right. So you know what I'm saying?
The first step.
You had to figure out.
Look at everybody's looking it up. That's the whole purpose of this party. It's funny.
When you read it, who said it?
John 3:17 don't say what you
What
said.
does it say?
It said, for God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but that he would through him but that through the world through him might be saved.
Yeah.
But he
He
didn't
didn't
send.
say God ain't a judge.
That's that translation. That word condemn means. That's what condemning means. Charles, find another translation. No, find another translation. It uses the word judge. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it.
God is not a judge.
I know you don't like it.
Welcome to the civil
Just
rights.
there's many of them.
When the judge, you do think judges in this day, part of their job is to condemn somebody?
Oh, that, I mean, yes, but.
It's not to save 'em.
Jesus is saying, I know that
Who condemns? Only a judge condemns.
wasn't.
Only a judge, and Jesus is not a judge. Our Father in heaven is not a judge.
That's their whole role,
That is
Charles.
great, but I'm just saying, it didn't say what you said. It said, that's what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't say it verbally.
Jesus didn't say God is not a
Look up
judge.
the other one.
That's what I'm saying.
Look up the other one.
No, the other one said, Jesus said, I'm not a judge.
Was it John 3:16?
Well, who is Jesus?
And he also says,
Who is
"My
Jesus?
Father- the
Who is
Father does not
Jesus?
condemn you, nor do I."
That don't mean, that's two different
No, it's not.
understandings.
Well, condemn is judge.
It's
It's
the same
Yeah,
thing.
you said judge
Who's the
was,
condemnator?
you said the definition of judge was
Who's the
through
condemnator?
military might to save the people.
That was the judge.
our Father doesn't do that.
I'm just saying.
Our Father in heaven doesn't
I'm just
use
saying,
military
the
might.
Condemning isn't that. That's all I'm saying. You can't put them two together and say, oh,
And
yeah.
no, you don't have to put them together.
Well, then that's what you can't do with it.
But isn't there a handful of verses that say that God
Yes.
judges the earth?
Yes, I got him in that.
Elohim says them.
Who's Elohim?
See what I mean? That's
Something created.
Elohim is in,
that you got.
Elohim is in Genesis uno.
Yeah, they're created beings.
Elohim that you got.
So
Yeah.
Elohim,
No argument.
right. So what Simone just said is the same person.
But
No,
what I
it's
had
not.
to figure out was you have to
Elohim were created beings.
Okay, if, like they say,
Elohim
if
is
you
a
know the
plural
character
noun.
of our Father, right? You know He's not going
She's
to
listening.
do some of this
Go,
stuff.
Mary.
Because if you read the Bible sit and tell you that God is going to do all this bad stuff to us if we don't act a certain way, right?
That's
Right.
Mary.
So now, is that the way He's our Father? Is our Father like that? So then now you read the text, now you know who's talking. Right?
Well,
you know
tell
what I'm
them
saying?
how
Right? Am I
Genesis
wrong?
1:1 should be done.
I don't know.
Charles,
Depending on how you want to look at
Charles, the first sentence in the Bible, the way it's written, the way it's translated, says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It actually says, in the beginning, He created the heavens, the earth,
No, the Elohim is better than her.
the Elohim, the heavens, and the earth.
it. Who did Jesus say? Did Jesus say he or Elohim?
What are you talking about? No.
Oh,
Jesus,
you know what I'm talking
no,
about.
Jesus didn't use those words.
They're talking
When
about
Jesus was on the cross,
right?
Jesus, okay, no, good question.
what did
This
he
is
say?
the,
Did
that's
he
what,
say he?
that's the purpose of this
Or did
party.
he say Elohim?
He said, no, listen.
That's my point.
No, hold on. What he said
What did he
was
say?
creation,
No.
all of creation.
No, Jesus-
That's what Elohim is.
What did Jesus
Any
say?
created beings.
We can read the Bible right now. What did Jesus say on the cross?
He said created beings, created beings.
That's not what Jesus
Why are
said.
you forsaking love?
The original
The
translation.
word that came out of Jesus' mouth was Elohim.
Right. Those are created beings. Those are gods. That's what we are. We are created beings.
Angels and we are.
I don't know how you skating around that. That's pretty simple. So on one hand, you want to go off what Jesus said. On the other hand, no.
I'm going off of what Jesus said. He's quoting Psalms. He's quoting the book of Psalms.
So who's Jesus talking about when he said Elohim?
Created beings.
Created beings. He's saying created beings. Why are you forsaking me? Why are you forsaking me? Why are you forsaking love? Why are you forsaking the message of love? Actually, a word-for-word translation? Because Charles, here's a word-for-word translation. A word-for-word translation. Created beings, why forsaken? That's it. That's all he said. So I can put the words in there. It's easy to understand, like Mary said, based on his character. Why are you forsaking love? Why are you forsaking someone who's showing you a message of pure love?
So you're saying that Jesus is saying people made the earth and the heavens?
No.
He made.
In the beginning, he made the beings and the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, he made
So
the gods.
in the beginning,
He made.
what translation are you reading that doesn't say Elohim?
It does say Elohim. In the beginning, he made the Elohim, the heavens and the earth.
I'm saying,
Who is he?
Exactly.
I'm saying Elohim is used
Good.
in the very beginning, right there.
As a created being,
And
yes.
It's on the cross. Jesus said, so if the same word is used both times, you're saying that created beings made the earth?
So you're saying that God forsake him?
Charles,
Saying, why are you people standing around here? And
I understand what Charles is asking.
how come you're forsaking? You listen to my message.
Charles, I hear what you're saying.
To created beings.
And that's fine.
But you're
that
saying-
same word was used at the beginning.
Right, and
So how can
They're all
created beings,
created beings.
because angels are created beings.
there was nothing here.
Angels.
Yeah, angels. There was war before we got here. There was war in heaven before we got here, right?
So God didn't make the earth?
He did. He had something to do with it. Absolutely.
It's simple math.
He absolutely had something to do with
This
it.
is some simple math. God created the heavens and the earth. The word Elohim is used right there. Jesus is talking Elohim.
It says he created the Elohim, the heavens, and the earth.
Where does this say that?
In the Hebrew. The Bible wasn't written in English.
You don't need what translation, I'll read that.
Go to Scripture for All.
What
Scripture for All is probably delete
tell me
that.
what translation said what you just said?
Hebrew. Septuagint.
Mark! Oh my gosh! You're alive! Cousin, come in! Is that your car?
Corvette?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my 84 at the
You're
store.
crazy.
Hi, love. Trying to get here since 2, but I bowled and then
Look,
I got home.
I don't
said, you
care.
know what?
Come
I'm
in and get
getting
something to eat. Say hi to everybody.
over. Okay. Removing our shoes.
Come, you can if you want to. This is my cousin Mark, everybody. Say hi to Mark.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Mr. Mark.
Mark, get comfortable, get something to eat.
Tell me what translation?
We just did
Go to-
Septuagint.
Go to scriptureforall.org. That's the Hebrew translation.
So every other one is wrong.
No, they just didn't include those words.
That's wrong.
No, they're not wrong. They just didn't include those words.
Why got those translations?
It's just misleading. It's just misleading.
Why got
Charles, I can list my name as Arlene Yvonne Klein, or Arlene Klein, or Arlene Booker. They're all correct. This is why I have these, because how can you consider it if you don't hear it? You have to hear it at least once. This is the most he ever heard. Never argued this much. I decided to throw a Bible party. Gave them a month to get something together. The first Bible party, I had everyone build something, and everyone was involved, and it was really good. I'm going to say Charles was one of the best. He built an ark, a covered ark with angels on top, and he used a Dremel to draw on 2 pieces of wood, the 10 Commandments.
It was
really
gold.
neat.
Gold, yeah.
And the box was gold plated, and the wood was blue. So it was really interesting. We had a lot of fun. So each year I would alternate between dressing up and making something. Kind of got away from that, but it's a lot of fun. Have it every year, close to the anniversary of my mother's death. And Simone, would you come up here and join me, please? Simone and Leah. Leah, would you come here and join me, please? Leah. This side, please. No trash in the pocket. These are my two nieces. They've been with me since, I don't know, they were little. Yeah. And they came in on the first Bible party, carrying the Ark of the Covenant with the Ten Commandments in it. It was really cute. They had the poles. Charles had built the poles.
What year was that?
That was like, yeah, 1 year after my mom's death. She died in 06. So that's why we have it at this time. That's why these two beautiful people are here. They are not allowed to not come.
Have a wonderful one.
I have a wonderful family. So thank you all for coming. It's not over. You can stay, but officially.
But the bathrooms are gonna be locked.
There's plenty of food. Please take some home. Is there anything that you guys would like to say before we go? Leah, would you like to say anything? Leah says thank you. Yes.
Oh, really? For the next time, it should be
It's a project car.
where we had to dress up as our character and everyone had a guess.
We are going to dress up next year, thanks to Simone.
I want to build something.
And we will build something. Give people choices. Last Saturday in April, every year, until I die.
Dress up or build, right?
Dress up or
What?
build.
What's it, Drew?
Yeah.
Dress up or build.
Yeah,
Or build.
Dress up or build. And I'm gonna give you a theme to go by. Thank you, guys.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Wait, can you turn around or did you turn away real quick? Hey,
Whoops.
where are you going? Put your hand on her and then turn it away. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
No, you're not.
That was wrong, right?
It's like, you don't want to be in the spotlight, Jeff? Who has a nail and a hammer?
Behind you, making sure you're
I want to hear. I want to hear your speech. Wake up, Sisha.
I'm glad you came. I knew exactly. That's why I invited you.